Most of you know me as Austin Shakur. Uh, it's not my real name. My real name's Austin Truex. But anyways, I wanted to make this video because a lot of you don't know a lot about me, but a lot of you have seen me maybe around town if you live where I am, where I do now, or if you lived maybe by me up in Iowa. I'm a little knowable, I guess, because I like to dance in public. And here, more so, I pick up trash and whatnot, just out of, I don't know, hoping that somebody else sees and, good comes from it. But my backstory, like, nobody knows. And it's kind of interesting because, like, it just goes to really show, and there's several other people out there in the world who have, a better story or have gone through a harder time, but I definitely have myself, and I definitely make the best of it. And I just want to go to show that you can too, because honestly, I have a dope head mom who is like so far gone, like I have to walk her through conversations now. I can't tell you the last time I had a, normal, regular conversation with my mom. But she's been clean for like 10 years. But like, yeah, it's a little too late. But it's okay because like she's nice and whatnot, but never really been close. My dad, he self-employed, so he was never there. Like I mean, and the kids at school, like every day there was something new that they had something to poke fun at me for or like to put me down about. Like literally every single day, it was like kids are mean. Kids are really really mean. And then I would come home and my dad would be there, the one who's always working, or at least majorly working, and the guy who has like zero patience. So like there's no talking about anything. So I just kind of dealt with everything like my entire life because I didn't have my mom there because she gave up me. She was given custody of me when I was like 3 months old after her and my dad split, and she gave me up to my dad. And my dad used to, he would hit me here and there and whatnot, but like he wouldn't like beat the piss out of me, or nothing like that. But he was definitely like, very short tempered, was very quick to call me an idiot and whatnot. And I don't know why it never really got to me. Like to this day, like people are always like, "Why are you always smiling?" Like, and like I'm always smiling. Like, I mean, I don't know. I never really even had, like that much of a life. Like some of you, like I know the general teen thing to do, now is like, party or whatever. Like, you're young, young and reckless, whatever the heck, But I never smoked nor drank till I was 18, and to this day I don't smoke cigarettes, and I don't drink. I haven't drank in a while, so um, I just kind of kept myself always, like on my computer and stuff or whatever, and just did that there. Um, my point is, like, I was invited to like one birthday party my like entire childhood, and I now um, do all these things, dancing in public, and it's not really to be, to get like people's attention on me. Like I really don't even care that if their attention is on me. What I want their attention on is what I'm saying within my actions. I'm trying to speak, you see. And what I'm trying to say and get across to people is you can literally do whatever it is like in the entire world that you want to do. The only thing that is ever going to hold you back in your life is you yourself. You could be like, "Oh, well this happened and this happened and this happened." And those things may like have an effect on you and may hold you back. But that's only going to be ever because you let them. And that's the fact of the matter. Like I'm taking a couple college courses on my phone actually, and this professor, he's like in like this elite group of neuroscientists, and apparently he's done more studying than all the others. So in a way, he's kind of like the leader, I guess. But anyways, these are his words. He says that he believes himself. It doesn't even matter how smart you are. What matters is your passion and persistence. That will be the key thing to decide whether you are actually successful or not. This guy, he claims he knows several smart people who aren't successful because they don't have the passion. So what you really need is the want to gain, and just that's it. Apparently, I mean, so says him, and it makes a lot of sense when you really think about it, because what more is there to life than simply being happy with what you got and going towards whatever it is that you want, no matter what has happened in the past? It's completely possible. Like, it doesn't need to matter, because at this time, I mean, my dad, like, he doesn't have no real effect on me now. Like, does it still bother me, and do, like, I still think about it? Of course. But all in all, like, the only thing that's ever going to stop you from being successful is you. Because, I mean, I could go on about, shit that I was handed, I mean, and just had no one my entire life. And somehow I've come out with it, and I have people to this day like be like, "Well, why are you always smiling?" Like, I can't even tell you how many people tried to get me to stop dancing outside of the McDonald's up there in Iowa. When I first started, I just started doing it like on my breaks. Like, I would do it in my uniform and shit. My McDonald's, I didn't even care. It was just for the simple fact of doing it because I could, and because it sounded like it was fun, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun dancing. Like, it was a great time. I probably looked like a goddamn fool. No one else could hear the music, with my earbuds in, but who cares? Because you know what? Now that I live in Arkansas, none of those people matter. None of their opinions matter. They never mattered, because they never were even trying to talk to me. Because they excluded me from day one and didn't even know a single thing about me. Kids at school used to tell me about how my mom, and would make fun of me about how my mom and dad didn't want me and all this other stuff. I mean, horrible, horrible things. I mean, just awful. And because, like, when you're a kid, that you, like, take that, like, very seriously. Like, it hurts a lot. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, but what I'm all in all, as I said, I'm trying to get at is believe in yourself, because I believe in you, because I know all it takes is you to do whatever it is that you want. That's it. Like, I make it sound so simple, and I know it's really not. I know it's really, really hard to get up, like, after you've been brought down over and over and over and over again. I I know, like, what it's like when all you want to do is give up, and just. I mean, I've gotten to the point where didn't even want to exist anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's a very possible thing. I'm not gonna lie to you about it. And maybe that hasn't happened to you. And if not, well, I'm glad for you. But honestly, it has happened to me. I've hit lows. And it's okay, because you, you need to not let that be your ending, is all. Like, it's okay to get down. It's okay to lose. It's okay to fail. What's not okay is giving up. Don't ever give up. Because as soon as you do that, that's going to be the decider right there whether or not you're ever successful. That's going to be the only thing. It's whether you try. So it's up to you. I know I've been handling a lot of shit, and I know I'm not, very successful, but I know I'm a hell of a lot more optimistic than a lot of you are out there, to be honest. And I don't see how you guys, like, I do see how you guys can let yourselves get so down, but yet at the same time, it's like, do you guys not see how simple it is, like, to consider, like, what that's actually going to do for you in the long run? That's never going to solve your problems. Getting down and sad about it, I guarantee you, isn't going to be what's going to lead you to happiness. Like, that's just not how life works. That's not how problems are dealt with. Like, no. What's gonna lead you to happiness is you picking your ass up, off the ground, and fucking doing it yourself, getting there. Excuse my vulgarity, but come on, like, you just gotta do it. Like, get up and go and get it if you want it. Otherwise, don't cry about it if you don't get it. Don't, because the only person you'll have to blame at the end of the day is yourself, to be honest with you. Because all of you people are so capable, and you guys are just so many people I've seen just amazing qualities about them, and those people, the same people, will have so little faith in themselves. And it's just like, I understand, but do you understand the amazing things that have happened? Do you realize that Beethoven's mom had syphilis and had six kids prior to Beethoven, also with disabilities? And do you realize Beethoven is the deaf music composer who had the same amount of hours in the day as you yourself do? Just saying.